All right, live from Cedar Rapids, it's your Wednesday announcements.
Hello, I'm Mr. Schmelzer. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my alma mater, which is Coe College. It's a small liberal arts college here in Cedar Rapids. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience at Coe, and I did a lot of off-campus opportunities. So while at Coe and other small colleges like Coe, you have more opportunities to do more things. So first I started out we had what's called J-term or May term. So during that time, I did a trip to England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. So it was a month-long trip. We studied literature of the UK and got to do a great trip as well, which was cool. And it was part of my class. It took up my English requirements for my time at Coe. And it was only a month. It was great. And then the other part of my experience at Coe that was off campus was I did a New York term. And in New York term, it was an art class. I'm an art teacher here. And I got to work both with an artist in Soho who allowed me to paint on his canvases. He taught me all about the business aspect, how to market himself. The man's name was Ben Schoenzeit. He is in several of the major galleries in New York City. He's also in the different, like the MoMA Museum. He was a photorealist artist. And so I got to work with him every day, paint his canvases, help him out, which was awesome. And that was all part of my class. So I've got credit for doing that. And then I also got to work at Good Morning America. I met Diane Sawyer and several anchor anchors at that time. Talked to Peter Jennings on the phone, and it was all part of this Coe experience off campus. Lots of Midwest colleges have these smaller liberal colleges that you can go and try new things, try new cities, and I just encourage you to take a look at some of the smaller colleges just because they have more of these additional opportunities that you might not get at a bigger school. So that's a little bit about it, and I'm wearing a Princeton sweatshirt today because my nephew Noah is a wrestler there, and we go Tigers.
And I'll keep this short and sweet, but I'm gone tomorrow and Friday. A lot of you are gone, so I want to talk a little bit about Kirkwood. As Mr. Hilton calls it, the University of Southwest Cedar Rapids. It's a great starting point. I saved up money during high school, managed to pay for 2 years out of pocket, and then studied hard, transferred to the University of Iowa, got my first 2 years at Iowa paid for because I worked hard at Kirkwood and got a transfer scholarship. So if you want to know more about the great things going on at Kirkwood or about how I got 4 years of college for really cheap, come see me in 217 or 250.
Real quick, this is just a reminder to MVP members. We're having a meeting in room 128. That's the student center during warrior time. Thank you.
WLP, we're finally starting our new issue, which is celebrating who we are and where we come from, and I think this will be really cool for the diversity of WASH, for students to talk about where they come from and why they are who they are. Our deadline for this one is December 5th. You can drop off submissions in room 232, the Dropbox by room 228, or washingtonliterarypress@gmail.com. And thank you to everyone who submitted to our spooky Halloween issue.
Tomorrow is the last day of Interact's fundraiser to help eradicate polio, so remember to donate in your second hour classes, and the class that raises the most money gets a free breakfast.
There will be an amnesty meeting today after school in Mr. Woody's room 235. We are going to be finalizing the details for our documentary screening. Please come, even if you haven't been to a meeting all year. We will have snacks.
If you plan on playing girls basketball this year, come to Coach Decker's room tomorrow after school for our basketball meeting.
If you're a hooper, be there.
Yeah.
Hi, so today's theme was Team Up Against Drugs, so you guys were supposed to wear jerseys.
Yeah, and tomorrow's theme, everybody's just going to wear red, and if you go to the foyer in the morning before school starts, you'll get a little red ribbon pin.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm freshman class president Paris McNutt.
And I'm Aaliyah Penn, freshman class vice president.
And we are selling Halloween boograms, which are candygrams that you can send to your friend, a teacher, or your boo. and it includes a treat and a personalized message.
And we'll be selling these today, tomorrow, Friday, and on Halloween.
Yep.
And then they'll be delivered during Warrior Time. So they're $1.
Yep. Thank you.
There will be Rubik's Cube Club today after school in room 222.
Make sure to be there.
D&D club meets today instead of tomorrow in the library today. So
Make sure to be there.
Definitely be there.
Hey, Mr. M again. I also wanted to say there's GSA in my room after school today. The topic of conversation is transgender individuals. So if you have any questions about transgender individuals, if you are transgender and would like to share your stories, please stop by room 228. We got a lot of things to talk about, so look forward to seeing you there.
All right, lots of good announcements today, so I am going to fly through the rest so the teachers can get to teaching and students can get to learning. If you're interested in learning about University of North Carolina, also known as the University of National Champions, please feel free to talk with me. Nitwits will not meet this Wednesday, but will resume next week. Reminder, it's Warriors Road to College. Everyone's encouraged to wear college attire. Ms. Carter will be on vacation when winter sports start November 6th. Please see her prior to November 3rd. Sign up for all winter sports. Must be on the practice list to participate. October 26th, there will be a meeting in Little Theater during Warrior Time for seniors to get information regarding cap and gown. Girls who want to play basketball, go to Coach Decker's room for an informational meeting Thursday, October 26th, right after school. Applications for Guatemala service trip are due to Senor Burt by Wednesday, November 1st. Princeton being a member of the men's swim team. Tomorrow, room 253 at 3:10 will be no more than 15 minutes. If you can't attend, please see Coach Cruz in room 253. Colleges, Macalester College, October 25th at 12:30. Juniors and seniors, don't forget about the Level Up Leadership Conference. Sign up in the counseling office by Friday, November 3rd. Also, sophomores, don't forget about the Hobie Leadership Conference. Submit a resume to Ms. Byers and counseling by Friday. Let's see here. Events today, 3 to 7:30. We've got the musical rehearsal and auditorium and choir room. 12:30 to 1 o'clock, Macalester College and Counseling Office. 3 to 9, Newsies rehearsal. Birthdays today. Happy birthday to Tyler McGuire and Madison Wilkie. Lunch, Pepper Jack Beef Deli. Optional veggie, mashed potatoes and gravy. First alternate. Burger, basket, fruit parfait, pick 2 chef salad, hot roll, crispy chicken sandwich, sub sandwich, pizza wedge. Second alternate, hummus with flatbread. Let's have a great day. Remember, it's always a great day to be a warrior.